When I was 61 years old, I reversed osteoporosis naturally without drugs, and now I'm 64. What I eat has a lot to do with building strong bones. I'm GloryB, and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. I know as we get older, it gets more challenging to feel amazing, doesn't it? If you're over 50, I'd like to know how often your body actually feels good, like you did when you were in your 20s or 30s. Please write a comment in the comment section below the video and tell me how your body typically feels on a daily basis. One of my goals with this YouTube channel is to help you feel amazing more often than not. That said, if our bones aren't in good condition, we might not feel good either. Building strong bones naturally is the healthiest way to achieve genuine strength at the cellular level. Preparing and eating the right foods is essential for providing our bodies and bones with the necessary nutrients to function properly. In another video, I talked about the 6 mistakes you're likely making when trying to reverse your osteoporosis naturally. In that video, I discussed the foods and drinks that damage your bones by leaching minerals and nutrients. I'll have that video linked in a card in the upper right corner of the screen, in an end card, and in this video's description box so that you can check it out. That video is the don'ts video. Building strong bones depends entirely on the nutrients in the foods you eat. Now, the term nutrient dense refers to foods that provide a high amount of nutrients relative to their calorie content. Now, what are great nutrients for your bones? Well, calcium, vitamin K, vitamin B6, vitamin D, and the minerals, manganese, copper, zinc, boron, and silicon. These nutrients are found in whole plant-based foods such as dark leafy green vegetables, root vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, and seed vegetables. Let's explore a few of these. Dark leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and collard greens, arugula, bok choy, and chard are nutritional powerhouses. They're rich in minerals like calcium, potassium, magnesium, and iron, as well as vitamins A, C, E, and K, and various B vitamins. You can incorporate dark greens into salads. For instance, I've added finely chopped raw chard to a lettuce salad, and it's delicious when mixed in. If you're concerned about oxalates in spinach, lightly sauteing it in water or vegetable broth or steaming it will reduce the oxalate content. You can also steam spinach and blend it into a fruit smoothie. Root vegetables for our purposes are any vegetables that grow underground, even if they aren't technically roots. Nutritious root vegetables include carrots, parsnips, onions, beets, jicama, radishes, turnips, rutabaga, garlic, and various types of potatoes. These vegetables are rich in vitamin C, B6, and K1, as well as folate, potassium, magnesium, copper, selenium, and manganese, which are all essential nutrients for building strong bones. Most of these vegetables are best eaten cooked to preserve their nutritional value without adding unhealthy fats. Opt for steaming or roasting instead of frying. For nuts and seeds, we recommend eating them raw, meaning not roasted or salted. My personal collection includes almonds, walnuts, pecans, cashews, pistachios, macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, sesame seeds, and what I got today, raw sunflower seeds. Now, these nuts and seeds are rich in vitamins E, B1, and B6, as well as magnesium, manganese, copper, zinc, selenium, and in several seeds, omega-3 fatty acids. I store mine in the refrigerator, and if I buy more on sale, I double wrap and freeze them. At the National Health Association Conference in 2018, Dr. Joel Fuhrman mentioned that he only eats nuts and seeds with other foods at meals, such as on his salad, rather than as a standalone snack like trail mix. He doesn't eat trail mix, and he doesn't eat nuts or seeds as a snack. He's done extensive studies on what foods do in our bodies when we eat them at certain times of the day. He's actually one of the healthiest people I've ever met. I also found out he's not a fan of snacking. I actually heard him say, "What's with all of this incessant snacking?" When considering whole grains, we can move away from gluten found in wheat-based breads and still enjoy a variety of nutritious grains. Dr. Denise Shostak highlighted in a previous video that gluten can contribute to inflammation in our bodies, which is linked to bone loss. Healthy bones maintain balance by breaking down old bone cells through osteoclasts and building new ones via osteoblasts. If you're unfamiliar with these processes, I'll link the video where we discussed osteoclasts and osteoblasts for your reference. For these various types of whole grains, you'll find nutrients like magnesium, manganese, selenium, copper, phosphorus, folate, zinc, and vitamin B6. Dr. Joel Furman, our friend, who I mentioned before, abstains from rice due to concerns about arsenic levels in rice-growing soils worldwide. But many other health experts who associate with Dr. Furman advocate for brown rice consumption. The choice to include rice in your diet depends on your preferences and considerations. Other widely used grains include quinoa, which I personally enjoy and bought some today. You can tell I did a Trader Joe's run. Oats, millet, and corn, if you choose to consume corn. Less common grains such as amaranth, fonio, spelt, and believe it or not, buckwheat are also available options. When cooking quinoa, I often use vegetable broth instead of water for added flavor, or I prepare it plain and incorporate the quinoa into salads with greens and fruits. If you haven't explored the Asian section of a Whole Foods market or visited an Asian grocery, you may have overlooked sea vegetables. These include seaweed salad, commonly found in Japanese restaurants, nori, which is used to wrap sushi rolls, and dulse, which is versatile for cooking in soups and stews. Now, dulse flakes come in a package like this. They're dried and finely chopped for use as a spice or condiment. Sea vegetables are rich in iodine, thiamine, riboflavin, iron, manganese, copper, and contain small amounts of vitamins A, C, E, and K, along with folate, zinc, sodium, calcium, and magnesium. I have a recipe video demonstrating how to make your own seaweed salad and dressing. The key is finding an Asian market, either locally or online, that sells the right type of dried seaweed that's already shredded into thin strips. The seaweed salad video includes a link to some recommended seaweed for a salad. In this video's description box, I'll also provide links to a selection of dulse flakes. To access the description box, go below the video, tap the word more 2 times, and navigate to the section called Products Shown or Mentioned. I deliberately omitted mentioning dairy, milk, or cheese. For an in-depth explanation as to why, I encourage you to read an article by Dr. Michael Clapper, which has been generously made available from a behind the paywall of the National Health Association's Health Science magazine. You can find a link to the article in the description box below or in the first comment. Dr. Clapper addresses why dairy products and milk are detrimental to bone health. In short, dairy creates acidic conditions in our bodies, which leads to the leaching of calcium and other nutrients from our bones. So, no, milk does not promote strong bones, as commonly believed. Dr. Clapper's article delves into the specifics of how and why this happens. I also discuss the harmful effects of acidity on bones in this video. Now you have more reading and video watching to do. Everything is linked in the description box and in the first comment. Videos are also linked in the cards, and I'll post 2 of those videos in the end cards on the right side of your screen. Tap one of those images, and I'll see you in the next video.